Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media. We're still over here at the Joe Gallagher gym. We're very lucky to be invited over here today. We've managed to steal the main man himself, Joe. Brilliant, and thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem, Jonathan. Nice to see you.
So, looking out there today, you've got a full gym of champions and people in camp. You've got Mark, of course, out on the Parker Joyce card, and Natasha Jonas out this week. I mean, how the camp's gone for these guys?
Yeah, I just see Mark. Mark's flying at the moment. He's red hot. He floats into the gym and he sparred well today, and he's in the zone. He's really developing and improving, and I think this has got to be a really big season for Mark Heffron. Natasha, obviously, she's fighting this Saturday. Tough fight, unification against Patrice Bergout, and that's a real good 50-50 fight. And I don't usually get too nervous before fights, but I am a little nervous, but I'm sure it'll go away by the time fight night comes.
Yeah, I mean, Bergout's 15-0, I think, unbeaten. It's going to present a different challenge for Natasha. How she adapted to that challenge coming forward?
Yeah, she was obviously her whole camp and attitude was based on her fight in Hannah Rankin. That was the fight that was supposed to happen. They pulled out, moved on, and Natasha had to get her head round it. Bergout beat Hannah Rankin, dropped her in the first minute. Good fighter, well known on the amateur circuit, and it's a different style. So Natasha's had really good sparring, and like you say, women's boxing, 10 2-minute rounds. You can't switch off for 1 second and you lose the round. So this has got to be another high, fast-paced bout.
Yeah, it's going to be certainly a good fight for the public watching. Certainly, probably not for you watching in the corner. It's going to be a tough one. And then, of course, you've got Morrison. He's out against Denzel Bentley for the British title. I think York Hall and Frank Warren show. How's Marcus doing? He's looking pretty sharp a couple of weeks ago over in his holding fight over in Bolton.
Yeah, no, Marcus is really good. Huge opportunity for him. Huge thanks to Frank Warren and Denzel Bentley for giving Marcus the opportunity. And it's something Marcus has got to do with both hands. So, as you said today, the gym's bouncing, everyone's winning, and like I say, that they're all rubbing that little bit of gold dust off on each other. So, Marcus is usually confident. It's a tough fight. Big fan of Denzel Bentley. He's a good fighter. And like I say, it's for the British middleweight title, and it's a traditional belt. And I think people overseas sometimes the British title and don't value as much as it did years ago. But it's a great belt, the Lonsdale belt. And obviously with Mark Heffron just winning, it'd be great for Marcus Morrison to go down to London and do another smash and grab.
Yeah, well, we're wishing him good luck for that. He looks sharp, and we're hoping he's going to bring it home for you. Now, obviously, alongside your professional gym, you've got the Joe Gallagher Academy, a dream of yours that became reality a little while ago now. You're helping people to have a future in sport and boxing. For those who don't know about the Academy, just give us a quick overview of what's involved and how it works.
Yeah, the Academy, it's based over in Harper Ray, Manchester, in the Manchester Youth Zone. It's for 16 to 18-year-olds, BTEC in Maths and English, and also doing the boxing. So they go there Monday to Thursday. In the morning time, do the boxing training with Tony Chandler, used to be England coach, one of the most respected amateur coaches in the Northwest, and Elliot Dillon, who's a very good coach as well. They've just had the results. All of them got the predicted grades. No one failed, so I'm really happy about
Brilliant
that.
News.
And 6 or 7 of them who applied for university got the first choice university as well. So regardless of the season they had last year, which had people getting to national finals, being picked and represented boxing for England like Paige, they all hit the predicted results academically, and that's something I'm very proud of. And we had our enrolment day the other day, and we've got a full quota again, so looking forward to another exciting year ahead with this class of 22 kids.
Class of 22, that's amazing. And class of 23, I mean, how do people get to become part of your academy? Clearly it's going to be quite a stringent process to come in, but you're helping people in the community. There are people watching this that will go, oh, I really fancy that would suit me. What do they need to do?
Yeah, listen, it's there on social media platforms, on Twitter, on Instagram. Get in touch, and they get in touch with VL UK as well, the education provider. And like I said, they go off the exam results. But it isn't just local. We have kids that travel in from Leeds every day, travel up from Stoke, travel in from Liverpool, come down from Carlisle, relocate from Boston, Lincolnshire, up here. So it's not just like in the Manchester area. It is for near enough everyone in the Northwest. And like I said, we have people come over from Leeds as well. So it's something I'm very proud of, and it's exceeded all my expectations We've had hundreds of kids through the doors now, and they had the trip to Tenerife this year as well. They had a good training camp out there, and yeah, it's the next generation of kids, whether they want to go on to university. Some have gone into mental health, some have gone into sports psychologists, some have gone into S&C, or some go on to boxing, but represent England, like Liv Holmes, Conor Tudsbury. They've all gone through that academy, or turn professional and box, like Marcel Braithwaite or Michael Gomez Jr. They're kids that have all come through that academy as well.
Well, it's a fantastic academy, Joe, and we really wish you well for the future with that. Coming back to the gym, you've got a young man called Clark Smith. He's out on Liverpool for his debut this weekend. Just tell us a bit about Clark.
Yeah, Clark's an amateur, 3 times national champion, boxed for England numerous times. But the background story is me and his dad. We come from the same estate in Wythenshawe. Me and his dad boxed together in Jersey, representing the Northwest versus the Northeast, or I think it was Lancashire versus Yorkshire. That was like 1985, and here we are years later, taking his son, making his professional debut in Liverpool. So yeah, he's a good kid, good talent, done loads of tickets for this, got good support, and hopefully 3 or 4 years time he'll have everyone in Manchester coming to support him at the arena.
Well, I think there's going to be quite a lot of Manchester going to support him this weekend from what he was saying. He's a good lad, and we watched him earlier, and he's pretty sharp, isn't he? Yeah,
he's a sharp kid, he's a quiet kid. He's got a bit of what I call a crawler Scott Quigg mentality, obsessed with boxing, don't go out, lives and breathes it, and it's just man managing that at the moment, that he doesn't mentally burn out. But he's a talented kid, always asking questions, and with that work ethic and that desire, you can do anything. Do you know what I mean? Hard work, dedication beats talent most of the day.
Well, listen, we wish him well in Liverpool. What a place to make your debut, especially on that card as well. It's going to be a cracking atmosphere for him, and hopefully he'll be victorious and enjoy the occasion. So we've been finishing off today with all the interviews with a bit of an either or. So some of these are fun, some of these are not, so we'll go quite quick. Canelo versus Triple G.
Canelo.
Fury versus Usyk.
Fury.
Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul.
Ooh.
Everybody's done this.
Wow.
You know,
draw.
Sit on the fence. Okay, Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker.
That's a good fight. I can see how Joyce coming, but I can also see how Joe Parker coming. I think Parker on a split decision.
Okay, Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor.
I think Jack had the opportunity, and I don't think Josh Taylor would be as sloppy this time. So I'm not sure we've got to say a tight fight again, but I think most will be Josh Taylor again on a close decision.
Okay, Eubank, Ben.
Chris Eubank Jr. I think he's depends how he's hydrated. I just hope the kid, both lads fight and they both come out safe. But as long as Eubank Jr. hydrates well, Eubank Jr. is no pushover. He can fight. I was there ringside and fought George Groves. He knocked out Yildirim. He's an explosive hard puncher, Chris Eubank Jr. And you don't want to take him like there. I just think Eubank's been in the bigger fights on the bigger stage against the bigger people. And a good big and beats a good little.
Okay, and this is a fun one, and you've got to answer. Crawler versus Quigg.
At what?
Boxing.
Well, at the swimming, Crawler used to win. At the running, Quigg used to win. And at the boxing, I'd say a draw.
I sat on the fence. Yeah. Well, listen, Joe Gallagher, we really appreciate you letting us come over today and speak to your fighters and yourself. We appreciate your time, and we wish you all the best for all your fighters in the future.
Yeah, cheers, no problem. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.